What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Undisciplined Trader here, and today is day 5, the 16th of June 2021. And as you guys know, I was on a winning streak, 3 days winning streak. Today's only 5 o'clock that I'm making this video. I've got some things I need to do this evening, so I'm making it quite early. I have a trade on at the moment, which is this one. But first, let me um, tell you guys my trades that I took earlier. Yep, I'm still sick with hay fever. It sucks, but try my best to not sound like I'm dying. Okay, so last night I believe I mentioned it on the last video to you guys that I'm looking to take this trade. I did take it on the 5 minutes time frame and got stopped out. Had a 15 pip stop. It would have been safer to look for an entry closer to this line. Price broke the weekly, pulled back, usually retests here. I thought it already retested it here, so it would go, but it retested it again and again, and eventually it broke down. So what I have to take away from this is don't take 5-minute flags like this, basically. Don't take 5-minute flags. It was working well, and I was just taking 15-minute flags. So this was a loss that kind of annoyed me, especially because the time I took the trade was already 7:45. So I should have cut it off around about here before the spreads went off, because but me, I was just like, let's just hope for the best. Perhaps when Asia session starts, it just boost right up. But hey, it didn't. So yeah, that sucks. So I did take one loss yesterday, so probably didn't make any profit yesterday. Or I did maybe a little bit. Anyway, so that's the first loss. And and one more thing. So this was a 7:45, yeah, and I saw there was a potential on the Aussie CAD. I should probably tell you guys the pairs that I trade, by the way, if you guys can see. So I trade these pairs here: Euro JPY, Euro CAD, Odd CAD, or JPY, and New Zealand JPY. These are the best pairs for me. I enjoy them. I like them. And my best one is Euro CAD. I get a lot of wins on that one. Anyway, so yeah, I saw this flag forming, and they actually formed at a time that I didn't see, which was at 10 p.m. And then by the time I saw it was already here, and then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna wait until 11 and then place this trade. But after the spreads go back to normal, but I really didn't want to enter late, but I should have, because look what happened. But anyway, on my other strategy, which works basically like support and resistances and stuff. So I did take an entry. It was around about, I believe it was here. I took an entry for 1-to-1, so that was my first win of the day. I don't show you guys the results of that because it's kind of like a strategy for fun. I believe I'm like 3 or 4% up since Friday on that one. It's quite fun, little strategy that I'm just doing it for fun. Really, it's not really my main strategy, but it's actually working out quite well. So I might actually, if I manage to manage those two strategies at the same time, like as well as I'm doing now consistently, then I might just do them both at the same time. So yeah, I could have taken that one and made a 1-to-2, but I decided to stick with the EuroCAD one for some reason. Which, even though this was a 15-minute flag, which holds more strength because it's a higher time frame and stuff, but didn't take it. Anyway, so moving on, I then took this one quite recently. There was nothing on, by the way, today. It was really slow. There was a lot of USD news around about 1:30. So usually when that happens, price tends to be quite slow until after the news. So you can see price was just, it was actually coming down quite well on this pair. This pair was moving quite well, but all the other ones were just very stagnant. So yeah, as you can see, we've got flag, boom, 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 boom. All the criteria were met in this flag, and we kind of have a little 5-minute wedge close to the trend line, which is also a very good sign for me. I really like these kind of trades. They have kind of high probability. When there's a flag, reversal flag near the trend line as well. So I'm on this trade right now, currently in drawdown, when price went all the way up to here, to the top of this little flag, and back down, which is, to be honest, not a good sign. But usually in the higher time frame flags, price does tend to come back to the entry and then push up again. It does tend to do that. So I just stick this one out. Hopefully, hope for the best, guys, because then it'll put me in profit for today. So, and I also have a New Zealand trade. I was waiting for a reversal here on the odd JPY, but my criteria wasn't met here, so I was waiting for it to come again. But it looks like it might just go without me, or it might go up. We don't know yet. We'll see. But also another entry that I wanted to take was this one. So you guys will see we got on the 4-hour chart. We got a really nice reversal here. Boom, boom, boom. I really wanted to take this trade, but my criteria wasn't met on the lower time frame here for me to get a really nice entry. So yeah, I couldn't actually take this trade. But you know, if I was to enter it, it was gonna be probably 20 pips, most likely 20 pips. And yeah, we would have been running quite nicely by now. So I have another trade on with my little strategy that I told you guys about, which is the New Zealand JPY. Let me tell you guys where I entered. Let me check 1 second because it's on my PC. So I entered at 78448. So yeah, I entered here. I remember now. I entered here. My stops are right about there, so I'm looking for a 1-to-1 to here. Basically, currently in profit, tiny bit. I believe the price will come down all the way to there, and if it does that, then you know we're in profit for the day. Right now we're basically a break even. Really slow day, not many good opportunities. The only two that I told you guys about, the odd JPY and the odd CAD on the 4-hour, they didn't. My criteria wasn't met, so I couldn't take it, guys. You know, which sucks when that happens. You know, one of my indicators didn't. Price needs to do a certain thing with an indicator that I use for me to make the entry, and unfortunately for this one, it didn't play out. But sometimes that happens. It is what it is. It gives me a strong bias that price will come down. So any kind of falling flags, I will take. This looks like it's already done. It's not going to go any higher, I believe. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. I was a bit annoyed this morning about that decision that I should have just taken it out. I'd probably cut my trading hours to last trade. Probably takes 5 o'clock. Because after that price just kind of dead, and then you get the spreads, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. And what else can I tell you guys? Yeah, I believe I'm up. Let me see. So I got here. I can see here I got almost 54,000. So I'm still up almost 8% up since last Friday. Considering today was a really slow day and there was basically no opportunities, apart from the EJ one that I'm in now. I'm happy. I'm happy with how I'm mentally dealing with my trades. I'm not getting annoyed at my losses. I'm not sticking to my plan, for example, because I actually did enter on this or JPY. I did enter it. I believe I entered it around about there because I saw it, but then I realized that my indicator didn't show that this was going to play out. So yeah, I just decided to take it off right away once I realized that whether this is a win or a loss, it doesn't matter because the criteria wasn't met. And when the criteria doesn't met, you know, I shouldn't enter. So that's the mentality I need to have to be a disciplined trader. You know, to the road of being a disciplined trader, from undisciplined to disciplined. That's what this channel is about. The road to being an undisciplined trader and to a disciplined trader. Yeah, I haven't done some, actually, a fun fact, right? I usually do at least 2 hours of backtesting a day, every day, and I haven't done that this week that I've been trading mainly because I've been watching the years, and I still, and I've been doing these videos also, but that's no excuse. But my mind seems very clear, you know. I used to put so much work, and I believe I was doing too much. Literally, after work and after the gym, I would just sit here and go through and get a bit frustrated because I do so well on the back testing, and then I end up not doing so well on live. And I believe the main thing I need to focus on is not even the skill part. It's just, you know, keeping my head together, you know, being psychologically calm, you know, disciplined, really plan my trades, don't rush into anything, plan it out, you know, trust your analysis, trust my analysis, and just stick with it and be patient and let the trade play out. You know, let the trade play out. You know, a lot of the times when I did the challenge last week, I believe I had about 2 or 3 trades that just because it took too long, I took them out. And then they actually ended up being winners. And instead, I just made some quick decisions to take terrible trades. As you guys saw, I believe it was my first video. And they were losers. So, you know, stick to your guns. Give it time for the trade to play out. Excuse me. Hi. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Let the trade play out. You know, I have a good idea that my trades tend to take between 4 to 8 hours. So, you know, I just check it every now and then, not very often. And just be patient with it, you know. Don't take trades out unless I really I should have taken the trade out yesterday with the EuroCAD, mainly because the spread, but it was kind of a gamble of mine, you know, and you shouldn't be doing these things. You shouldn't take chances. You know what I mean? I should have a much better decision would have been to enter late the odd CAD. There was space to the upside, you know. There was space to the upside, and if you have a look at the odd CAD here, there was space to the upside. All this space, my resistance here is actually again, like I told you guys the other day, the resistance zones are so good. Look how price respects it. And on the 5-minute here, we probably actually have a flag. I would have drawn it like this. I believe that was because the news, there was some, yeah, look, 130, there was some news. So I have a way to enter right here in the 5-minute, and then I'll put 10 pip stop loss, and we would have been there. I'll have a look later to see if we met the criteria, you know, but I wasn't checking out the 5 minutes. Like I said, I want to stick to the 15, but 5 minutes reversals, they are very good, so I'm going to start checking them out. Okay, guys, so thanks for tuning in to another day. Sorry if this one was quite boring, nothing interesting, it's just a demo account right now, but the important thing is that you guys see the progress. I am making some progress, even though today wasn't the best day, but the important thing is to take from here, I didn't force my trades. You know, I was patient, and if there wasn't on, I didn't take them. And you know, there was no over trading. I've only taken, how many trades did I take today? 3. They were 3 that I told you. And the other one, the EuroCAD ones from yesterday, last night, that doesn't count. But you know, 3 trades, and I probably even missed a good one here. But 3 trades, 1 winner, and they're both still going. One's in preference, a bit of drawdown. Let's see how they play out. Probably, hopefully tonight will be done. We'll see. No rush anyway. But you see, guys, I didn't overtrade. I didn't get impatient. Just sat here and waited. Sat here and waited for the setups. Checked them every 15-30 minutes. Have a look at each time frame. I didn't look at the 5-minute time frame. That's most likely why I lost this. Place, but I believe it was mainly because I saw this week and I was like, oh, it doesn't line up right. But yeah, that's what it's about, guys. You know, I'll take this day as a good day because I didn't make any mistakes. I stuck to the plan, and if the results come, the results come. Okay, so can't win every day in trading, you know that, guys. I try my very best to, but you just can't. But yeah, that's another day, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys are taking some things from this, even though I've only been trading for a year and a half. It's been a crazy roller coaster, and I've learned a lot. So I wish I saw some guys' journey like you guys are seeing now, basically. So I think it would have helped me a lot. So that's why I'm basically doing these videos for you guys. Okay, and if there's anything you guys want to see more of, just comment below. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and see you next time.